From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Here at KETK, we're honoring students across East Texas by selecting one student to be awarded $2,500 scholarship. Dozens of students applied, and all week long, we'll be introducing you to 5 finalists for our KETK Student of the Year scholarship. Our first finalist is Carmen from Mineola High School. First off, congratulations, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and thank you so much. I was completely shocked to be selected for this, so I'm really excited to be here.
Yes, ma'am. So first, tell us a little bit about your proudest academic achievement that you accomplished.
Well, when I saw this question, I could have gone a dozen different routes. What first came to my mind, though, was when I got my grade up from a B to an A in the 2nd grade for spelling, because I was not good at spelling whatsoever. But that was just kind of my immediate thought. But my most proudest achievement would definitely be receiving academic all-state for both of my sports that I did this year, in volleyball and track, which is where you maintain a 95 or above in every single class that you take. So that was, I think, my proudest achievement.
Yeah, that's a lot of work you got to do doing sports and school at the same time.
Yes, sir.
But what type of community efforts or nonprofits that are you interested in?
Well, I would say that there's been a lot of growth in me personally, and now I'm very adamant about serving the community. My church, we do a serve day where we actually go out into the community. We be the hands and feet of Jesus, where we are picking up sticks, mowing lawns, picking up trash, anything that someone in need may need. Or the Tim Tebow's Foundation Night to Shine for the special needs community. I am very involved in that, and I love seeing the special needs people just shining and just smiling, and it really makes my heart just warm up, and just to see God's children be happy.
Yeah, you just took my next question. I saw you worked with the Tim Tebow Foundation. What was that experience like, you know, like you said, helping them out and making them have a night to remember?
It was crazy. Like, I have stories for days of just how much fun the prom night is, what it was, how much fun it was just seeing the people and the environment, just the church community, not only a church community, but just East Texas really rally around this group of people who may not receive the same amount of love that we receive on a day-to-day basis. So just seeing that really opened my eyes and broadened my perspective to a whole new level of how we can connect with one another, how we can stand in the gap for people in need or who don't necessarily receive that same love. So it's very important that we do that for other people.
Yeah, that's amazing right there. You know, you're a finalist for a KETK Student of the Year award. What would that $2,500 scholarship, how would that impact you?
I mean, college is expensive, so it would impact me greatly, just helping me out with books, tuition. None of that stuff is cheap whatsoever, and I really just am so appreciative for the support that I have for my family, and just knowing that I would have that scholarship, it would just not only push me to work harder to ensure that people smile, but I would also like to give that back through service, through giving not only money donations, but through my trade, because I want to do dental hygiene. So just mission trips and just really essentially giving it back.
That's awesome. And so what is your plans for higher education?
Like I said, I want to do the dental hygiene program at TJC. It's a very prestigious program. There's a lot of steps to get in. It's one of the second hardest programs to get into. So that's my plans for higher education, and using that, I would essentially go into the mission trip field, not only to support myself, but like I said, I really love serving people. So that's what I want to do, and just make a change and helping people smile through the gospel and knowing that they're loved and chosen by Jesus like every single day of their life.
And what made you want to choose that degree?
It's really funny because I've been surrounded by business my whole life. So then taking a complete shift into essentially a medical kind of field, what made me want to choose it was service, honestly. I saw that it wouldn't take a whole lot of time, essentially, because you only need an associate's degree to work. But I just really want to get up, get out, and do something, make a change, you know?
Yeah.
So.
But thank you so much for coming in, and congratulations once again.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. And if you got to tune in all week long, because on Friday we will review the winner. We'll be back with more KETK's East Texas Live in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.